Hello, Internet people. Corrupt Reverend here, and you're watching episode, I don't know, 5, 4.5, something. You're watching a screen capture of me playing a game, yet again. Welcome back. This is going to be a quick one. So I believe in the last episode I mentioned that perhaps in the next one, instead of working on this beast, I would try making an SV bomber. Well, funny thing, I decided to start up the game to kind of refamiliarize myself with SV weapons and blocks and such, and because I haven't built an SV in quite a while. Well, I kind of accidentally made the thing. This is the glass cannon. We'll get it out of here and I'll show you all what it... Ooh, it's a speedy little bugger. I'll show you all what it's about here. Get over to the side there. Alright, let's stop time. There we go. So, here it be. This is a pretty quick build, actually. Let's rewind the sun a little bit here. There we go, that's a little bit better. This is a quick build. Just started slapping parts together. Started with the cockpit. Well, started with the starting block. And then threw on the cockpit. Blah. The piloty container. And then slapped some bomb launchers below it and just kind of entered a flow state, and now here it is. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I really don't mess with SVs that much. Like for planet-side POIs, I usually use an HV. In space, I concentrate on getting a decent CV going ASAP. So I've never really messed with SVs all that much. But I'm happy with how it turned out. Also, this is the first time, I believe this is the first time I've ever used the wing sections. Never messed with those. That's kind of neat. I heard that they help generate lift when you're moving forward. I don't know if that's true. I think it is, because I did do a sort of experiment, not a full-on build, but I slapped some wings on the HV, and I did notice that it could go higher than what the hover engines should allow. But that was far from scientific. It was in creative and everything, and creative kind of fudges physics a bit. So I don't know, maybe that's something I'll investigate in a future video. But yeah, so the SV glass cannon is finished, named such because this is all plastic and it's got very explodey bits, fairly exposed. I think it'll work out all right because of the way that it flies, and I'll show that in a sec. It is actually not... It's got plenty of CPU headroom. Right now it's got the core 2 improved and I think like 1 advanced extender. So you still got leeway for 4 more advanced if you want to bump this up to more CPU. I'm not sure why you would need, like, I guess maybe if you wanted to up, and it is technically a little bit over CPU, like 425 over, whatevs. It seems to work fine as is. You could upgrade the laser cannon to like a gamma laser cannon to help drop shields a bit quicker. But the sort of use case that I have in mind for this guy is sort of, oh, you know what? I missed some textures there. Both sides? Yeah, both sides. I'll get those in a sec. Is to have somebody else multiplayer here. One person working on the shields, and then you can fly this in and bomb the hell out of it. If the engine layout looks kind of funky, it's because it is, but there's a reason behind it. So I really kind of went all in with the strafing bomb run sort of idea. So it's got a lot of forward thrust, and a lot of sort of, what would that be? I can't think of when you nose up. You can nose up really easily. So basically, it's set up for dive bombing. So you can be above the range of the POI's weapons, and then just sort of dive down. Boom, 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 and then whoop, you're off into the distance. I don't know. I haven't battle tested this yet, so that might just not work out in reality at all. It's also got pretty good turning, thanks to the placement of the thrusters. Let's see here. So I've got the medium thrusters sort of midship, but then I've got these little guys way out on the back, and that helps kick the tail around real quick, I think. I don't know. And then this medium back here is what allows it to pull up so quickly. Before I added that, it really couldn't pull up very well at all. And I've got two small thrusters under the nose to help lift that nose up a bit. The forward thrust is probably way overkill, but it looks cool, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's it. There's not a whole lot to it. You got your bombs. Whee! There they go. But and then of course the laser too, which isn't loaded. There we go. Pew pew. The pew pews intensify. Yeah, it's a pretty fun little thing to fly around. Just how flickable it is. In most ways, like strafe, like actual strafe thrust, terrible. But like I said, the use case for this thing, you're not strafing and shooting. That's not really what it's for. It's to get in there, drop your bombs, and then get out of there. So that's it. I'll go ahead. This is already on the workshop. It's just not public yet. So after I start uploading this video, I'll switch that over to public. I'll put a link in the thingy in the video down below, description. That's the thing. And if you want to take a look at this thing, you can. So I think this might be my favorite SV that I have built. Just it's the way it responds in flight is really fun to fly. So yeah, sorry I kind of got carried away real quick and hammered that out off camera or off capture, I suppose. But worry not. I've got in my noggin an idea for a different kind of bomber, which I will actually build start to finish on the YouTubes. So that should be, I don't know, either entertaining or mind-numbing, or both. Why not both? So yeah, thanks for stopping in on this shorty, and if you want to check this out, check out the workshop link below. If you make changes to it, let me know. I'd love to see the improvements, as I'm sure there's plenty of room for improvement on this. Like I said, SVs aren't really my game. Really, like, combat isn't really my game. I mostly play this to build stuff. Combat and the rest of the game is just kind of, it's what facilitates the building for me. So I'm not very good at that stuff. But I think this will work out. I think this is a viable little air scoot. Yeah, I dig it. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Y'all take it easy.